Keynote speaker is Dr. Navaneetha Lakshmi from Ethiraj College, Chennai, Department of Zoology. Madam, your stage.
Good morning to all. On the outset, my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Sunitha and Dr. Pankaj for having me here in this esteemed gathering of knowledgeable academicians. How many of you got to watch the movie Matrix? Matrix. Movie 3 decades ago, no? Even in between, yeah. So that was a blockbuster then, three decades ago. And the movie got us, it had many series and it got us to the tip of the seed. And that is when our knowledge into artificial intelligence was budding off. And from then on, I think we have moved down the lane a long way. And so my presentation is going to be on a small insight. Of course, I'm not going to take much of your time. It's going to be on a short insight into where AI and DL could be integrated in future research. So what is artificial intelligence? I know it's a big jargon for, at least for me, because we are basically zoologists. But artificial intelligence in its truest sense says intelligence artificial, something that is going to be generated by a fabricated machine, a human fabricated machine, which is designed to perform cognitive tasks like to think, to solve problem, to perceive, and above all, to make decisions. So with the generation of artificial intelligence and DL, that is deep learning, which involves a convolution of neural networks, I think this innovations is revolutionizing the field of regenerative medicine. So regenerative medicine, which involves basically healthcare. So that was a topic that was given to me, AI and ML in healthcare. Right? So what are the areas that AI and ML could be integrated in for making a better life? So that's what humankind is aiming at. So we are trying to revolutionize healthcare with AI and ML. So this slide will show you where and how genomics or proteomics or transcriptomics, metabolomics. So all these integrated fields are working together for a betterment. And the first major use of AI is in tissue engineering, where one of the main feature of AI and ML and DL or whatever, it is for personalizing the outcomes. So here, AI, the algorithms that are framed is so that they can collect the data for an individual, fabricate the materials, and then also predict the outcome. So AI and ML, deep learning, is where the machine is able to fabricate, right? And this is one more area where AI and ML is gaining more momentum, which is your cell therapy, where the cells are designed and what is the environment that can be given. All these are algorithms, programmed materials, information, which is going to collect the information from wide areas of data sets, put it into gathering in, and create environments for better growing or culturing of the cells, and how these cells can be infused. What are the problems that will be faced by the individual if these the cells are going to be infused, and how those problems can be overcome and create a better result. This is an overview. Gene editing, I'm not going to go much into it because my fellow speaker will be talking about the CRISPR-Cas system. So I'm just going to say that AI, it's not only your CRISPR-Cas9. There are variations of the endonucleases that are used for gene editing, which is being framed and formulated, which can be predicted based on your AI tool. And immunotherapy, sir has given a very wide picture about your CAR T cells, which is your chimeric antigen receptor T cells, where the T cells are gathered and the T cell receptor. We know that T cells play a very important role in immunology, your lymphocyte, your T lymphocyte, which generates these receptors. And along with your NK cells, it is your T cells that blocks the advancement of cancer. So with a deficient immune system, this is a boon. Your CAR T cells is a boon in the field of cancer treatment. Challenges and limitations. Any machine learning we take will have the challenges. One of the most biggest challenge that is faced is bias. So it is said that the programmer, the person who is writing the algorithm, should not be biased. So if there is a bias, there is a possibility of a failure in the system. So that is one of the major issue that should be looked onto. And of course comes your regulatory issues. Here we are, you know that the recent talk is more projected to the killer bots, right? Of course, I'm not talking about our Terminator, where we had cyborgs, turning against mankind itself. So there, the regulatory issue is one of the limitations that is faced by AI and ML. So there again, we should know how we have to bring out the algorithms that is going to bring about the betterment of mankind. And in future, apart from tissue engineering, cell therapy, and immunotherapy, AI is to be having its influence on personalized treatments, 3D bioprinting, drug discovery, cell manufacturing and surgery. That is, what is the scaffolding that can be used for the better infusion of the cell and for the localization of the cell in your tissues, predictive modeling and simulation. As I told you, here we are not talking about the Terminator or the very bad cyborg. So the future, so this, the platform is to give you and to project areas where the young minds, as he said, the bio legends, the future bio legends, to kindle your knowledge in these areas where you can exploit maybe a decade from now or a couple of decades from now. So this is going to be the major thrust area towards which you people will have to work. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, the team.